Johnny says he wants to buy a gun cause he really hates high school. Every other day the bullies catch him in the hall and tell him we push you around cause we don't like you. The world is kind of wicked, kind of strange, but I think that it excites you. You argue over politics, hate but won't acknowledge it, and wonder why the world just wants to fight you. I wasted my patience, yeah, the drugstore cowboys over the day. In my faithless, well, you're naked. If the kids aren't safe, burn this planet today. Cater to our fragile minds. If the ratings drop, the morality might climb. Never mind. And when you sign your name on a dotted line, you will find there's a black in the show and the ones who control. And it's safe to say that we're running out of time.
Hello and welcome to the Nonsense Chronicles. This is Doug Sashry, and as always, I am joined by
Rob Mendiola.
Greetings, Rob.
What's up, Doug?
It is a Saturday, a rainy Saturday.
Is it raining today? I haven't seen that.
I woke up and it was pouring down.
Really?
Rain. Yeah.
It rained early yesterday, and I thought it was going to be a rain out. And I got invited out to go to watch some music. Peyton Howie and her band.
That's right.
And one of my good friends, Henry Vargas, his son, plays. Chris, he plays drums for that band. And they did an amazing job, man. So it was good to get out.
As always, people go see loud music.
Yes.
Great entertainment, very low price.
I think it would have been a better turnout if the rain hadn't been kind of sketchy, you know.
Yeah.
I think people get a little scared because of an outdoor event.
Now, you know the good thing about rain, though, right now, when you live like we do in the South or in Texas, like we live in Texas.
Cools us down.
It keeps the 100-degree temperatures off of us. The longer it can do that, because when we get to July, later in July and in August or even September, we are not talking about baking. The ground, the heat that radiates out, the more rain that we get rainy days, it doesn't have to be a ton of rain. We don't have to drown. But a little bit here, a little bit there, it keeps that heat from
And it was
building.
cool last night.
Yeah.
But you know what else we got that's cool? We got a guest in the studio today,
We
man.
ain't got nothing else that's cool, man. No. We got
Bring him in, Doug.
We got Mr. Shaun West joining us today. How you doing, Shaun?
What's going on, gentlemen? How you doing?
Man, it's been a long time, dude.
It's many moons.
Yeah, I think before I got sick is the last time I saw you.
Definitely. And last time you saw me, I was probably about 55 pounds heavy.
Were you really?
Yeah,
I don't recall that.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, 4 years of sobriety.
Wow, congratulations,
and,
man.
Yeah, I just started shedding weight. Still eating junk food, so I don't know if we get sued, but
But you're a very busy dude, right? So
Yeah.
you got a lot going on. We're going to talk about that a lot.
Okay.
But I imagine that keeps the weight off too. Just staying mobile and all the traveling you're doing.
Yeah.
Probably helps out a lot.
Yeah, now I met Shaun for the first time through another Shaun.
Yeah, that's right.
Through the
The
harasses.
harasses.
Yeah, but I mean, either he is the biggest liar, like he's told me this front story, like, built him up, like how he had saved the Pope and the president at the same time. No, he told me his story, and he also is into music. What's the name of your band, man?
AV8, number 8.
Yeah, A and a V and an 8.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
see.
AV8.
But see, we do a lot of music, but man, as always, I love the stories, and Shaun's story was fantastic. Now there were other people around when he was telling me some of this, so there probably was some truth in it. He might have been mixing when they came through, and after the stories got taller when they left. But no, I loved his story. Some of it is, some of it's kind of raw, man, but it's his truth and his story that he pathed, and I think it's a story. Shaun didn't come here in his private helicopter today, but it's a story of that. Stuff happens to your life, and it's going to happen to all of us in one fashion or another. And
Tell me about it.
How you can, Rob knows a little bit about this too.
Just a little bit, right?
Life can change on the dime, man.
That's
it's
right.
quick.
But how you make it your story and you don't allow something else to.
You got to keep on moving.
Yeah,
man.
to write your story for you. So tell us, Shaun, a little bit about you.
Give us your background, brother.
Growing up, man.
Growing up, Houston, Texas. Father was in a legal profession, in the court, working the court systems.
Oh, cool.
Litigation. Mom, housewife, super, super, super great human. Big, big, big respect to Mama.
Yeah.
Mama Cole. And divorce. So from I wouldn't call it wealth, but come from money to freaking neighborhoods where this is the drill. When the shootings happen, your brother's older, so he'll be on bottom in the tub. You just jump on top of him. Hopefully, it'll slow the bullet down, right?
Yeah.
So these are like real.
There's some neighborhoods like that, for sure.
Yeah, heck yeah. And let me throw in a quick little shot to let you understand. Shot high,
You got it in.
So we went swimming one day. We were staying in apartments called Haverstock Hill, all right, in Houston. We went out to swim, me and my brother, and we came back in to eat some sandwiches and go back out. She was like, y'all need to lock the door when you come in, my mom. So I was like, oh my God, she's always, but I get it, it's a bad neighborhood. We go back out for about an hour and come back in, actually lock the door. So we had these like lace curtains, they were white, and our apartment was in front of the pool. And you hear a gunshot, and you see two guys, and you see one guy hold his face and start running. And we're watching this, right? So we're watching this, and then he apparently tried to open our next door neighbors, ours, blood on the handle.
He was looking for cover.
Yeah, he doesn't give a damn where he's running.
Yeah,
he's just running for
get
cover.
Safety.
Yeah.
The next building, they gunned him down.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So then homicide comes by.
Yeah.
And, single black mother, whatever, or whoever.
Yeah.
We didn't see anything.
What?
She
That's
didn't
how
tell,
it is.
yeah, but no, she told us just in case. And I'm like, it's not a moment to be contesting. I'm like, well, what if we get in trouble? Should we just? And she was like, no, I'm saying I don't lie to them, but she didn't see anything.
Right.
Because what happens in neighborhoods like that, the misery is so widespread that if you just open the door and say, no, we didn't see anything, open the door, the neighbors or someone can be like, yeah, we seen them over there. Now you have to worry about being a target. So going from that to humble beginnings, I think the most exciting and attractive thing about this life is watching the line graph go back up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how it's
getting out of that situation,
So
that environment.
Yeah. So what you're saying is Mama didn't just lay down and quit when it was just her supporting the family?
Man, went to college, worked 2 jobs, and went to college to make sure we were good.
That's
and
awesome.
Instilled in us. And one thing we'll segue into later, get into, but hey, if you want to do something, this music thing, you love this thing. I'm tired of you jumping on my couch with the broom handle, faking like it's a microphone. Do something with it. You're brilliant. You're brilliant. See, that it's too many parents that I know of or grew up with people who their parents never said, you're great. You know what I mean? It's like this threshold of small babies, and then when they get about 3 or 4, but then once they go terrible,
that happens a lot when creative people try to do something. They don't usually get the support because it's such an unconventional, method and traverse to success. Yeah. Unlike the doctors, lawyers, that kind of thing, right?
Or they're fearful. Maybe they're fearful that if I push him or her up and this dream doesn't happen, what if they get depressed and sad because, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they'd rather just block it at the gate before and it sucks because it's that living.
But that's good. You had that support from your mother.
Yeah, he told me, like he was telling me these things, and I said, because you know me, I will ask about stuff.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I will dig because
got no filter.
Yeah, it's just curious, man. But like I said, I want to meet your mom.
Yeah,
but man, you see the difference when you see parents that support their kids' music path and kind of journey.
Shout out
versus
to Garbage
people who
Girlfriend.
don't. Yeah, that good pointing. Good point there. Yeah,
Yeah.
you see how much that excels them. And it's good. It's cool to see. That they have that support system.
They believe in it because you believe in it, or if your child believes in it. Because the problem is like you say, conventional way.
Yeah.
It's dead. It's gone. Just go
it's
to
hard.
this
It's hard.
company.
It's a hard. It's a hard road.
The company, like
It seemed like they used to be the easy road, right? But now it seems like it's that much harder nowadays.
yeah, well, it feels like the conventional way, like you were talking about. Okay, just like back in the day, like I'm 42, so it's like if your father or mother went and got a job, they can be there for 30 years.
Right, right,
Hey,
right.
Mrs. West, how are you doing? Good morning. For 30
Right.
years, okay.
Yeah.
She gets sick, her back gets messed up. All these things, they're here. You put your
Yep.
loyalty for 19 years. You got 11 left in you, you know.
Yeah.
Now it's like
Yep.
numbers. Oh no,
Yep.
fire
You're out.
her. Get someone in fresh out of college for $22 less per hour.
Analytics, yeah. And they don't. There's no hard in analytics. You know, that's kind of like the scary thing about going robotic or AI. You know, there's no like Will Smith said. There's no feel. There's no human in there. You know, and in that movie, you know,
I think that's what's so beautiful about musicians and artists in general. You know, dancers, all that they put so much passion into it, and that usually they don't let anyone tell them you can't do this. You know.
Yeah.
But it's nice when you do have that additional support.
Yeah, you're going to have it from, it's two different, in my opinion, two different ways. You need it from an exterior source who has no monetary gain from any of this.
Right.
And then you need it from someone who looks just like you, who's failing at it currently or has reached success and went away. And then you need it from people who are in a position you've never been. It's a weird thing. Like,
Yeah.
this is just how my brain works.
Yeah.
You know, like Paul McCoy, 12 Stones. I love that band. I talk
yeah,
religiously.
we've talked to Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul's my big boy, man. That's my big brother. I mean, he's just, through the years, let me tell you how brave this guy is, okay? Scout Bar, 2010. My buddy Scott LeBlanc, he said, hey, listen, I grew up with Paul McCoy from 12 Stones. I want to introduce you. I'm like, okay, you know, whatever. We were drinking at that time. I'm like, okay, you know. Well, what happens is we go to Warehouse Live. Papa Roach, hell yeah. Adam Smash from Florida and 12 Stones on the bill. When they get off the stage, this is old Warehouse.
Yeah.
Someone taps me on the shoulder. Hey, you Too Cold, right? That's what they call me, Too Cold. That's been since I was 12 years old. That's the nickname. Look, Bro the Bride got a T-shirt, he tattooed it on me for pay taxes on it. But anyways, so I meet him and he says, "Hey, Scott said you can rap about anything. Meet me by the tour bus when the show's over. And I'll see." Like kind of cocky. Like
Yeah.
you know, I thought I took it as cocky, and I know who he is because I've seen him on MTV. But me, with a little buzz, and plus just being me, I look in the mirror and know I'm dope.
Yeah.
If I rap, if I rock, if I do whatever I do, I'm great. And it's not arrogance. And sometimes people think, oh, it's cocky. No, I am great at it, because if not, then why would I have you pay $16 for a ticket?
you better believe in you because
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what anybody. That's what I always say. Don't worry about what other people think. What do you think of yourself? You know, so.
It takes you to another place. Right?
You have to have a little ego and arrogance to do this
Yeah.
type of work
You have-
anyway.
well, in anything.
Yeah.
You walk.
Sure,
You
yeah.
want to tell someone as an attorney that, hey, pay my $10,000 retainer fee.
Yeah.
Are you a great lawyer? 10 grand? I'm all right, but
Well, some people say it's
Yeah, but we might want to rethink that, man.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
some people will say it's ego, arrogance,
No.
but people like you say it's confidence.
It's and it's not even just the confidence. I think what it is the universe will give you what you actually are. So it's like, if I am good at what I do, I mean, dude, I've been on my couch and got a text message like, hey, Alien Ant Form's coming in. We guys want you to play it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got 60 other bands that could have been.
Yeah.
But when you converse like this and you put this big good energy, not like I'm cocky.
Yeah.
What do you mean our set's only 30 minutes? Bro, we can play. I played in front of 12,000 people before, and I played in front of 6.
Yeah.
It's the same.
You want a good Alien Ant Farm story?
Yeah, talk to me.
Okay, this came from one of our fellow touring musicians, and I think they were in California. And this is a good lesson too to people. If you ever go out to California, you see all those grapes growing on the side of the road, and you just want to go up and pick some. Well, apparently they did that, and I guess they didn't realize that they were sprayed and stuff, because they just pick and ate.
Oh.
They all ended up in the freaking hospital.
Oh,
dude.
wow.
Yeah, so lesson be told.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Yes. Now you know.
Yeah. Hey, well, did you hear about the wreck
Which wreck?
with Alien Inform? The reason why they've been off the scene for 9 years.
No, I haven't heard.
No.
Yeah, so I was talking to Dryden, that's the singer, and I don't know the full, detail. I just know what he told me in passing. We were just talking a little bit. They got in a tour bus wreck. So they had been absent for 9 years, almost 9 years.
Oh, wow.
They
Yeah.
played somewhere not too.
No, we just played with them when they came back in 2015 or 14.
Okay, yeah.
24, I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, they've been absent before that.
Oh, okay.
I guess one of the production or somebody died.
Oh, wow.
And Dryden's got like screws in his neck where he's.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
wow.
Yeah. We just played with them. Sean Harris was with me 2 years ago.
Okay.
Scout Bar.
Damn.
But yeah, it's crazy. But
Yeah, those tour buses can be dangerous
Yeah.
when they wreck. That's a lot of a lot of weight.
yeah,
We all know the Adrenaline Mob story, huh?
yeah. Oh no.
That's the one where they were playing in at Gas Monkey in Dallas.
Yeah.
And they left there, go to Florida, and they had a van or something, and then they had the tour bus with a trailer, of course, behind it. And it was a flat on something. I think it was on the other vehicle. So they pull over too on the side of the interstate. Oh boy, when a truck comes through, I mean, burn it down, hit it, burn it down so bad to like you've seen a tour bus. Well, like it looks basically like
So somebody ran into the back of them?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And it ran over. I mean,
wow.
yeah. It was like a float basically. I mean, everything burned out. Killed the bass player who had just joined them, and then the tour manager who was, I can't remember her name, but she was in another band. She died like about 2 months later from her injuries, like the burns and stuff. And yeah, that's terrible, man. Yeah, I mean, it traveling stuff. Like I said, we hear stories down there, but it can.
Yeah, anytime you put yourself on the road, your risk increases, right?
Yeah.
You spend a lot of time on the road, right, Shaun?
Yeah.
What are some of the places you've been doing your shows at?
Man, so cool story. Well, weird cool story. Last year, Albany, New York, and no disrespect to the venue, I don't remember the name of the venue. It was like they were doing an open mic, and then like, hey, we can do a feature artist since you were in town. I'm like, cool. And I wanted to put our single called Farewell out, Aviate Farewell.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just me and the acoustic. I travel with this thing,
Yeah.
or one of them in my trunk, or always just somewhere, even if it gets
You
warm,
ready to
it's
go.
fine. Yeah, let's do it. Because
Yeah.
I might get inspired and be driving to Oklahoma and want to pull over with a freaking mountain behind me with water behind it and put my little face detection motion sensor and do some content
Just
and
go.
play an acoustic of one of the songs. So this drunk guy's like, hey man, that last song you played, oh man, I'll tell you, my buddy works at the radio station. So when you hear these things, you become desensitized because you hear this BS so much.
Yeah.
It's like
You think it's
everybody
drunk
got
talk.
an
Yeah.
uncle or a sister who can
Right.
take you straight to the top. So I'm hanging out, talking to people. Well, his friend comes in some shorts, look like he just woke up half drunk with some flip-flops on. He's like, hey, I work at 93.9.
Holy
Like,
crap.
no joke. This is like,
Wow.
and then it was my foot and mouth moment. Like, dude, like you
Yeah.
can't always think everyone's full of shh because
Right.
some people are legit, but it's hard to filter it when that's all it's
It
thrown
is,
at
yeah.
you.
Well, it's always, with me, it's always, I got to see it, taste it, touch it. You know?
Put it in my
Right.
hand, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't buy guitars online. I'm weird like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to feel it.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna spend $1,200 with you. I put it in my hand. Is it heavy? Does it feel
Yeah.
good? Does it feel like my palm is gonna get stuck with the
Right,
lacquer?
right.
I'm that guy, you know. So it's just like, but when it happened, I was like, cool. So, not fun. That's the fun part of it. Anyways, he said, hey, listen, play it again. My friend said, he's like, I got you. You're from Texas? I got you. No joke. The guy's name is Matt, who introduced Matty P. Matty up there, who introduced me to the other gentleman. Anyways, he said, we'll put it in rotation. He's like, love it. If this is the acoustic and you just play the real full version. So yeah. It was a good thing to expand out to the East Coast on the radio.
yeah.
So I leave there, go to the hotel, go to the airport, Albany Airport. I fly with my gun everywhere. I'm a Texan. I got, that's what I don't care if I'm in California. I'm going to be safe wherever I'm at. If I happen to get pulled over by law enforcement, TSA approved lock bus, we're done. Nothing on my possession. Sorry, that's going to the airport.
Yeah.
So get to the airport, go to check it in. They're like $50 for because we got to check it. I'm like, whatever. Guy walks up. Hey, I'm Albany PD. I'm like, hey, nice to meet you. So I get back to talking to her. He's like, oh, this isn't Texas. And she said, in Texas, we have strict gun laws.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, but I fortunately grew up with litigation or attorneys in my family and things like that. No law enforcement anywhere. As long as it's in this case, we're good. So he gets his supervisor. When did you come in New York? That's the trapdoor question.
Yeah.
I just got in.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? Just got in. At that moment, upon a journey, you're free to go. Sorry about that, sir. You both walk off. So, dude, I go up the escalator.
That's lucky, though.
Yeah, well, but no, that's how it's always going to be. It's law, that part, but that's the trapdoor question.
Yeah. That's why you're not supposed to answer any questions.
No, but if they ever say, when did you get in? Say if you're in California, okay? You go to the airport, you got your gun. Mm-hmm. When did you get in? Just got in.
Yep.
That's what you say. You say, yesterday?
Yeah.
Different story.
So you've been traveling with your gun.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So, anyways, I knew that. They walk off. I'm like, okay, that's even though I'm calm, but no, bro, I'm a brother in the airport.
It's still
with a
scary.
gun.
Yeah.
You don't want
to go to jail in New York either.
Yeah, hell no. So I go up the escalator, drinking my energy drink. I'm not about to pour it out. It's $4. The original cop, he's coming up. Mr. West, can you come with me? It was that moment, like I was about to start sweating, bro. He was like, no, I'm just effing with you.
Oh,
He's like, hey,
no.
man, how is it in Texas? How's the property? And we just sat there and talked for about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, hey, for the record, officer, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that to people.
Could have had a fucking heart attack, bro.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, that's
Wind up in Rikers or something.
yeah, for real. But it's weird on the road. Traveling is beautiful because the perspective of people in small towns around America, they're so marginalized within these are the borders. This is my electric fence, my neighborhood, my town, that they don't travel enough to understand that everybody's still just people, gender, race, everything. It should just be that. But,
It's weird how different it is, like, from the north to the south, east, west.
Oh, it is true. I mean, look, I've had, in my family and then people back home, in South Louisiana, what works here in this, I'm like, man, you can't, if you get out, it's like my views on a lot of things in life have changed because I got out and I traveled and I saw my fellow human beings and like I saw the beauty of it, and
it's unfortunate because the media's like tainted everybody's perspective and views on people.
Yeah.
But, like we've seen FIFA and I don't know if y'all seen like all the Europeans and people come in.
Oh, yeah.
And they love this
FIFA.
place, right? They love everywhere.
They were like, what is Whataburger and Buc-ee's?
And they love
Someone's
people.
like, I ate Buc-ee's for the first time today.
Yeah, I'm like,
This is great.
all the things that we all take for granted, right? These
Yeah.
people are just like blown away, right?
Yeah, it's you see that, man. There's so much. I'll give you an example. We hear all kind of trash things about
Everything.
but San Francisco would be one of them.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what. I rolled into San Francisco for the first time. I think it was last year. I think it was last year. And I'm going over the Bay Bridge and there's this fog. Like, I'm from Louisiana, so I know all about fog, but no, this fog is different.
It's different. Yeah.
This is like 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Fog's coming in. And it's right there, stayed at Hotel Casa, which is not far from Fisherman's Pier. And, dude, it is beautiful. I loved it, man.
Sometimes people just see what they want to see, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
mean,
saying?
anything in that town, I can guarantee you I've seen here in Houston or.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, but I was like, man, I loved it.
Yeah.
I absolutely
think people
loved it.
just get wrapped up in what they're supposed to see or what they're supposed to make of a place.
Or they run with the stories of their friends.
Yeah,
if that
yeah.
makes sense.
They don't think for themselves.
Well, your
anymore.
tribe, well, your tribe that's been around you for so many years,
Yeah.
they tell you this, this.
it's nothing but these kind of people, and forget that.
Right.
And
Yeah.
all you see is what they've been told on the box from
Exactly.
either CNN or Fox, So
Yeah.
But that's. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, it'd be good if we got away from that, and just started thinking for ourselves again.
Think for yourself, of course. Yeah. But you know what? How about this? Is it safe to say that we're in a moment where how can I? Let me say this the right way.
Oh yeah, you got tiptoe around.
Yeah. Let me
Everything
say this
these
the right.
days.
Yeah. That's right. So it's almost like the power in mass publication is scary, right? Okay. Because my wife was talking about something, and a friend of mine started talking about something else, and I noticed this trend of what I respond to them with, but I feel like I'm right, and maybe I'm wrong. But if you wanted to say, we're going to start a new guitar company, okay, PRS exists, but we're going to bring this thing called Fender, okay? The first thing that these evil, rotten jokers who are in a capitalist society, dog eat dog world, is run a campaign of people pointing out flaws from PRS. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what it becomes. So it's weird because it's just like, they're cool, but they're too heavy, and they're this and that. And these are actually the competitors who are influencing these people.
Yeah, when you pay people to come in, like whether it's a protest, I mean, that's sick. Yes. That's something wrong mentally. Yeah. I can tell you this, I got sick, not during COVID, but not like Rob got sick in a coma. But no, I got sick of seeing blah, 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 this story, that story. You know what I did? Was I ended up collecting the stories of people who I knew, like not my cousins, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, nephews, friend, people actually that were in my life that was sick. I went over their circumstances, how they caught it, what they did or didn't do beforehand. And I think there was like a group of, I think it was 24 or 20. Yeah, I think it was 24. And that's what I followed because I said, much like I said, touch, taste, feel.
Yeah.
This was my truth. This is what I live with. I don't give a damn what anybody says on TV. I'm saying no, or posts, especially social media. This is what mattered to me. This is what I can tell you because this is in my world and it's real to me. Yeah. So that I'm a lot more on that than I am on what's, man, we don't want to veer into that topic too damn much, but
I think it's scary.
But it's just.
But Jay Leno was on talking to people and saying that the late night shows kind of went downhill because they focused too much on all the political stuff.
It used to be like a little tip in, and then they were done. But now everybody's got an angle, and then one side's peeing back, and the other side, I got to pee back at him. I mean, listen, I'm not into that, man. I want to escape. That's why.
Thank you.
I like going to see Shaun and live music, and I want the escapes out there. That's why, I'm not going to.
But what's cool is he said that Joe Rogan's the one that came. He was an outsider. He came in and he's taken over because he has on his podcast, he has actual conversation.
Yeah.
And they tackle the tough topics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it's good. It's been good for him, and it's shown that he's being so successful at it.
Yeah.
Where we don't want to do that. With late night show wants to tell you what they want you to think.
Yeah. Well,
it's not a conversation anymore.
And look, I to me, I don't give a damn who you are. That's why we talk about. I don't pay for somebody to give their opinion while they're having a show. I prefer they didn't because your opinion is no bigger than Rob's right next to me or Shaun's next to me. That's the real in my life. Not somebody telling me I don't give a. Good for you. That's your opinion, but it doesn't mean squat to me. It's not my world.
Yeah. Not to interject, but
well, then
Dave,
don't.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Dave Chappelle. He was doing a stand up and he was laughing about how we get so wrapped up in celebrities.
Yeah.
And it's like, 9/11 terror attacks just happened. Now we have Ja Rule on the phone. The rapper. And he's like, let's chime in and see what Ja. He's like. The building just got hit. I don't give a damn about Ja Rules, but but it's the word influencer,
right?
Because as long as a group follows this person and their opinion matters, if that person sways, they might lose 15% of their people who have opposing views. But for the most part, that movement waves with them, which in turn makes more money for the big machine that wanted it.
Right.
It's so messed up.
It is crazy, man.
It's a crazy. Like I said, look, it's.
These are different times for sure.
Yeah, do what works for you. Test, people around you. That's always a good feel. You don't have to go with. I love the kaleidoscope of life and everything different, but see what other people are doing that that you trust, and go from there.
Yeah.
That's
so back to your music, man. So how long have you been doing music, and how did you really get started?
12 years old, hip hop music.
Were your parents in any musical?
No.
No?
Well, not at all.
So you're the anomaly in the family?
Yeah, it was a weird thing. A bunch of people talked about doing this and doing that, and we all freestyled. That's just like, oh, what's the beating on the generator, all that. But through some traumas that happened when I was a child, I realized that when I gravitated towards music,
It's your escape.
it's almost like if a layer of it would
It's therapy, right?
Yeah, pop its head up in my dreams the night before, and I write a song about it the next day. It's almost like that section never really comes back.
Yeah.
So I realized it's almost
dealt with it.
Yeah, it's like a freaking a poke from a sword at it. Every
Yeah.
time they come, I slay it with new creation, and in turn, I'm well over 150 released tracks, maybe 9 that have touched radio, and it's kind of like, wow.
So some of your music's kind of journalistic in a way?
Yeah, it's always a message.
Yeah.
And that's why, and I'm going to say this on the air, and I've said this on a couple of interviews, and used to worry about catching, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm 42 now. I didn't think I'll make it this long. So my opinion is too many artists that are just saying and writing songs so it rhymes.
Yeah.
Where's the freaking message? You can't screen suck and just scroll on TikTok and stuff
Yeah.
all day and then hear music that has no substance. At what point?
It's like AI. AI has no heart, has no heartbreak, has nothing that's that's
Nothing real.
been there and told you, So
And you,
that's why I can appreciate some stuff that's AI, but at the end of the day, 8 times out of 10, I want what's taken from somebody.
You want somebody to be
personally.
real with you.
hey, put Aretha Franklin. That's what I was just.
You damn right.
I mean, someone like that, when someone gets their heart broken, if Tina Turner wouldn't have really physically got beat up,
Yeah,
whatever, and go
you
through
feel
that.
you feel that when
So,
people have trauma,
Yeah, I want Blair Daly in Nashville to keep working and have a job writing songs like and doing what he does.
Well, people wrote for Tina Turner too,
Yeah. But just you can't.
But her emotion was
you can't-
raw from her.
Man, you can't
Yeah.
replicate
man.
freaking real sweat
No, you
coming down
cannot.
someone's face, screaming it out of them because they remember that moment.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
AI is just, it sounds good because it's too perfect, though. That's
Right, it's too
about
perfect.
That's the key.
I want to hear
I
someone
can kind of
breathe
spot it
into
pretty
the
quick.
mic.
Yeah, you're like, nah.
I want him to, Anthony Kiedis, I love the Chili Peppers, much respect. They're way
Yeah.
bigger than I'll ever care to be because I can't travel like that. Them guys just live on the road. But respect. They've helped me through times listening to the music. I don't know them.
I love Chili Peppers too. Yeah.
But I was in Austin, ACL. They played with Ice Cube. And this is
wow.
like 2016, 17. So anyways, he forgets his words so much on stage. And that's my biggest fear, but it's a separation. I'm like freaking college star over here. I do pretty good. Got some radio. They're like arena band. You can't compare. But with that, he doesn't care because he could do that. But I am smaller, so they will scrutinize you.
Oh, you get scrutinized a hell of a lot more. Yeah.
I can play the Star Spangled Banner on the damn guitar, put it behind whatever, but I will never do it live. Why? Because if I do it and miss one note,
Somebody's gonna say something.
the thought police and the cancel culture will
God.
know.
Oh yeah, I know.
God.
He's not even American. Show me your birth certificate.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I just like, nah, I don't do those things. I don't talk about politics. I don't freaking play any songs that someone can say. I don't know.
So your songs are your truth.
Oh, it gotta be, man.
Yeah, that's good. That's good to hear.
What do I have? Hey, and like even with the covers games, because I've talked about this on interviews before, and some people felt a certain way. I'm like, no, it's not disrespect. It's kudos to the ones who play covers, okay? Because I can play a couple of covers.
Yeah.
But if I have a limited amount of time on this planet, and my message is only going to be conveyed through me, and when I die, my life's work will be presented. I promise you, no one's going to say, dude, that's the dude. Oh, man, yeah, he did one of the greatest Metallica covers we ever heard.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Be
Yeah.
you. Even if my songs aren't as big as the hits, when you dive through that catalog, you can. I can literally pop on a hip-hop, back when I did hip-hop, a hip-hop record from when I was 18 years old and know exactly what I was going through mentally at that time by hearing.
And when I heard your music, man, I love his voice. But, it's so funny. If somebody's listening to this podcast, or when I heard him talking the first time, like, this is some country MF. Yeah, because he does. To
Well, he's
me,
from Texas, so
he comes
we
out
all
that.
get we all get done like that.
Chameleon. I'm a chameleon.
But he,
That's a
man,
good thing. That's a good thing, though.
his voice comes out, and it's perfect for front. Yeah, and it's great, man. I think that. Now, but I got another question for you. I want to turn the wheel now. You're doing this music, and we know where it's coming from, and your life experience. But you didn't just rest on this. When I get I get the hairdresser says and tell
Shaun
me
and Penny.
they
They're
got
awesome.
They got a friend that's because I'm getting ready to do a move, and they said they got a friend that does a movie company. Now in my head, I'm thinking, well, he's a Chuck with a truck. No, but it's
Legit.
no, he's legit. And what's the name of the moving company?
American Made.
And that
MAID. Yeah.
Yeah, and let me tell you,
American Made Moving.
if you're listening to this, AmericanMadeMoving.com.
AmericanMadeMovingCompany.com.
Let me tell you, they go everywhere. He's told me stories of London and this and that.
Really?
He goes,
Wow.
Yeah, because in fact, when I first thought about it, I thought, okay, this is a guy that's helping Joe Smo move from Bel Air in Houston to Greenpoint or somewhere. He's no. You're all over the damn place, man. We're talking about flights in anything. Yeah. So, he's only moving me 70 miles, 80 miles, 90 miles, somewhere like that. But, it's,
it has allowed me, you know what? I don't think I've ever told this story. Well, we'll find out. The only reason I started the moving company is because I was touring and playing shows all around the country. So I had to figure out, how do you make money just in case it's an off night? We don't make much money. I don't make much money.
Mm-hmm.
So that weekend, I'm good with my hands. I like to take like a blank canvas. I don't care if I have 300 notebooks. If one of them has something written in it, but I have a full idea of some things I need to do, I'll go spend 68 cents or $1 at Walmart and buy a fresh one.
Yeah.
And then Sharpie on the front, whatever, this record or whatever, and then I'll go through the motions. So anyways, how do I make money while I'm touring? Because if I don't make enough money, I got bills I got to pay back.
Yeah.
I got an apartment. I had like an apartment before I met my wife.
better sell that damn merch.
Yeah. Well, so that's good, but it's only limited. But the reason why it's limited is, actually, what size do you guys wear?
I like wearing large.
Large,
and I wear it XL.
I got plenty. I brought
Unless
a bunch.
it's a big shirt. Like some shirts are better medium, but
I brought a bunch of I got some fresh shirts for you guys and for the ladies. But so it's like, to outlast and not burn out, God, the universe, something that weekend, I was, goddamn, I got to do this. And a friend, hey man, you got a pickup truck. My dad needs to move. He said he'll give you $250. I'm like, it's only 3 pieces? Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So we'll do that next day. And mind you, I was 24 years old. I got tired of working with little companies. I was in the oil field. I was a roughneck, doing all kinds of stuff. 12 hours a day, 84 hours a week, 7 days. What?
The grind.
Is this life or am I?
I know it. Yeah.
Yesterday was Juneteenth. I thought we got away from that. You know what I'm saying?
I had to work yesterday.
Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? I thought
I was supposed to be off, but I had to work.
Well, it's same up. I was out on the grind, but it's weird because when people, what would you do for $100 and something thousand at 20 years old?
Mm-hmm.
Sacrifice 84 hours a week. It's modern day slavery. I don't care if you get rewarded by the money. You have no life. No woman's going to sit around. These guys were getting letters from home. Yeah, you've been gone for 28 days at a time. You come home for 14 days, but the first 7 days you just sleep and recuperate. Mm-hmm. Kids are growing up and got beards now. They were in a stroller when you left. You know what I'm saying? Where's where's the finish line?
Yeah.
So, anyways, the universe, it gave me that. Then I got another job the next day. It was just like, lady, hey, I seen y'all moving, Greg. Can you, no problem. I got $400. What can we do? I'm like, well, okay. U-Haul was like $55.
Yeah.
Like, oh, shoot. Okay.
Pretty good profit. Yeah.
So I built up, got some of my friends. They started doing moves with me. And then if I want to go on the road for a week or two, they would cover the jobs. They would make $20 an hour or whatever it was back then. And then the rest would, and I was just like, Yeah. And so 17 years later, here I am. And
Dang,
I'm just
you've been
like,
doing it 17 years.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And it got the.
I wasn't aware of that you've
yeah.
been doing it that long.
Oh, yeah. I've had it for so long.
Wow.
But it's weird. My mentor, Granville Betton, he's a brilliant brother from Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
You need to intertwine on your personal page. I'm seeing too much stuff of personal stuff. And ABA, you need to put. I'm very personal in my life, though.
Mm-hmm.
My company is its own entity. I want that to be where it's at. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to intertwine and be. I don't want my personal Facebook and social media pages to be like a advertising platform always.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
personally,
saying?
I hate when I see too much personal on a page and stuff like, you know, your relationship issues, stuff like that.
People fighting.
It's
and
just
arguing.
it's tough, man. It's like you don't really want to. You know they're going through something, but it's hard to watch.
They go
'Cause you don't-
mature one day.
You can't
hopefully.
really
Yeah.
comment on those things because you don't know all the dynamics of it, all the context of it. So it puts those people in a bad place, right? That are watching it.
It was,
So-
especially just to go along with what you're saying. Like, say, if someone's fighting internally within a
Yeah.
domestic relationship, and you're like,
Or
you
even
know,
bands,
"Oh,
right?
Girl, you know he wrong or whatever.
Yeah.
And then y'all rectify the problem, and now y'all back together.
Yeah.
And now
You're
you're
like,
at functions.
Right,
And he's
right.
over there like, so I'm wrong. You know, it's just,
Exactly, yeah.
just keep your laundry in the freaking laundry room.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
we don't need to know that
That
y'all
should be
fighting.
a good practice
Yeah,
for
yeah.
everyone.
But if they keep in their furniture, like I said, I was highly impressed with your company. And like I said, American made moving
company.com.
man. I'm telling you, you'll be impressed if you use these people. And like I said, they go everywhere. There's not a place on the face of the earth that
They're
going
gonna
to
get you moved, Dougie.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's going down. Yeah, we the long distance, they're fun because if it's somewhere I haven't been, I can book an acoustic tour or 3 or 4 days through Mississippi and Alabama.
Yeah, I've seen you like everywhere, like
that's what I do.
mountains and everything,
Yeah.
man. I'm like, damn.
See, now he does.
That's cool.
That's the same philosophy I have. When you go somewhere, you got to do some work. Don't pass up the things I used to do it, but now that I've gotten older.
The last time he took off, he clocked 4,000 plus miles.
How would you do Alaska?
no.
He went from here to Florida,
Oh,
up to north. Where did you go? Wisconsin?
No, you
Michigan?
saw me up in Lake Superior.
Oh,
I
yeah.
tell you about that. I
Yeah.
went swimming up there. Yeah,
and all the way back down.
Yeah. So
That's a lot of miles.
yeah, it's a lot. I think my biggest road trip.
One run.
Oh yeah, dude. Goose Creek, South Carolina to Bangor, Washington.
damn.
45
wow.
hours. 45-hour drive.
Oh, Bangor, Maine.
No, Bangor. B-A-N-G-O-R. Yeah, it's
West
outside of
Coast.
Seattle. Yeah.
Yeah, West Coast.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was another Bangor.
yeah.
Up there.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
But no, it is beautiful
Oh.
in the Pacific Northwest. Yeah,
Listen.
that is where my biggest miles go. Yeah,
It's like Tacoma, Seattle, and
Seattle
Bangor.
and all that. Yeah, Bangor, because it was
Belhaven.
They have a Navy nuclear reactor program up there. So
Okay.
it's up there.
Yeah.
And but what's so weird is as you travel, that's why I say people need to study abroad. Go see what this
Oh
beautiful
man, I wish I
creation
would have
is.
done that. Yeah.
You got to, because
I never
not
went
this
anywhere.
one. For real, it's hard to like me. And now I'm married. It gives me reason to keep my magnet close.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I want to be. But in the same sense, if I ever killed that part of me, she won't get the same man she fell in love with. You
Yeah.
dig? So
Point on point. Yeah,
you know what I
you're
mean?
right about that.
Yeah, this is me. When I met her, I said, "Hey, 2 things. I said 4 things. Hey, I can promise you these things. This is when I first kind of met
Mm-hmm.
her. I'll never hurt you physically or emotionally. I'm not intentionally, obviously,
Right.
with the that aspect. I'll never. I'll always be faithful. That's just who I. It's just my nature. I've never
That's a good
stepped
nature.
outside of a girlfriend before.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we were about to get married. So this is a big moment. We're good. I always provide, make sure. But I'll always do music. Always do music.
Yeah, that's part of who you are,
Yeah.
man. You can't.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
go away.
Yeah, some people
When you're a
think.
musician, you're a musician.
Yeah, I know that some people think they get in a relationship with a musician. That this guy, like, no, you knew this is exactly who he was
Yeah.
for X amount of years. You know,
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't going to be.
Don't be mad now.
Yeah, don't,
Yeah.
no. That's
You
not
see
how
that
it-
a lot, though, right?
Yeah.
You see that.
And it's not just music; it's in every facet. The things I had to learn God during my life. It's just that.
Especially when they're in bands and they're
Oh,
doing
God,
the
yeah.
circuits and stuff. That's a different lifestyle
You know what?
altogether.
I think this is a I think moment because I don't want to act like it's a factual moment. I think it's because Yeah. I think it's because the way that you're looking at it is we're having fun. That's why those spouses with music. If you think about it, if your husband or wife is a truck driver, okay, they're driving a big ass, big truck to California, right?
Yeah.
He's making money. He's gone for a week, but it's fine. Versus, he's still making the same money or more, but he's with his band.
Yeah.
They're probably got girl, it's the internal insecurities that these people have.
Yeah, you can't have that. That's why you talked about earlier about believing in yourself and loving yourself. If you've got that, then that's going to guide you so many better ways than not.
I think if you were the jealous person, that ain't going to work.
It'll work for a little while and then it goes away. But here's the thing, though. You also have to remember this. The way that we're doing in this lifetime is your tribe. If you believe in a higher power, whoever they may be, your tribe and the people you're supposed to interact with in your life have already been predetermined and it's predestined. The path is going to cross, but you still have to do some work to make it all, to bring it to fruition. Yeah. So the way you look at it is like, if you have a woman in your life or a man in your life and you travel and play music, if she or he is your tribe and your person, you could be gone for 7 months. And they'll be standing there with their arms wide open and hug you hard. And people don't get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's not just about the fun times, how the bacon is made, when, as far as the music and all that stuff, you've got to put in time. It's anything. This is who I am speaks loudly. And this is who I'm going to be. Yeah. I mean, we're all going to morph a little bit as we get older, because we just have to. We get beat up too much. But who you are as your core, that's who you're going to be. Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And you can veer off and try to act like someone. Excuse me. I'm getting real burpy. I think this is excuse me. But you're going to be who you are. Steve Harvey, he said something that touched. I've always thought he just told jokes. I'm like, oh, Steve Harvey.
He had a rough upcoming too, huh? He was homeless and stuff.
I didn't know in between commercial breaks.
I mean, he looks so polished, but he's come up from hard times.
Well, he said this: I don't care who you are. That job you hate, that this and that, quit it. And he's like, you got kids. Oh, you got this and that. I don't want to hear none of that, because while you're wasting time at that thing that you just do for this thing, if you put the time into the thing that you were put here to do, you'll make triple.
You'll thrive in it. Yeah,
because you're passionate about. But
passion.
Let me insert this. There's an existential clock for musicians, especially. Yeah. In your current position, not
traditionally.
So not the industry, your position. So I'm 42. I've played all around the country, played shows in Canada, Mexico. I've done some cool stuff. I'm good with it, but I haven't reached that peak of success that everyone else thinks I should. But I'm right where I need to be. You know what I mean? I don't want people peeking in my window trying to take pictures at me and my wife and the dog.
Right.
I don't want those things. I don't want to get in trouble, So I just want to put my story out. But here's the catch. At 42, can I get where I need to go without touring extensively? Probably not. Unless I just got to be a clown on video all day long doing reels and stuff to please pay attention to me. And I'm not that guy either. So now I'm shifting to where the songs that are already pre-existing and the new stuff, I'm going to put y'all onto something that I do, and it's a little strange, but I want to start scoring or placing for film sync deals. So we're working on some stuff right now. Shout out to Scott LeBlanc. He's working on some stuff. We're trying to talk to Sony and some other stuff, but I can't go all the way down. How do I write songs for film? Because I don't know how. I'm an honest man. If I don't know it, I'll say I don't know. I'm not going to fake you. So I turn on freaking TV, put on James Bond, put it on mute, grab my guitar, and write to the scenes. And now I'm learning how to do that. So I'm in a different position now because I'm 42. I'm not trying to be a rock star. But how do we monetize, still get our story out, and monetize a little bit more? They take sync artists a little bit more seriously than let me sign
I think
you
you
to a
just keep
record
doing
deal.
what you're doing, man, and
Yeah.
you'll find it.
Yeah, or the universe will place you where you're supposed
Where
to
it's supposed
do.
to be, yeah.
But it's a 0% chance you'll make it happen if you ever stop walking.
If you
Know
ain't
that?
trying, then you're not doing,
Yeah,
you're not
yeah,
doing
yeah.
anything for yourself.
Hey, my dreams are not coming true, bro.
Right.
You haven't picked up your guitar in 7 months.
Sitting on your ass doing nothing.
Busy moving, doing something. If
Yeah.
it's not working for 8 tries in a row, don't I know it? But if it doesn't work, guess what? Flip the script. Do it differently.
So, are you doing more single releases these days?
Only because of how the industry is.
I mean, it's very
yeah.
popular to do that nowadays.
But I'm about to kick it old school, so that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. So this Stereo Fix, my side project.
So you got a side project,
this
Stereo
right
Fix.
here. And if you notice the Band-Aid
The
on the
Band-Aids,
X.
yeah.
And so I thought of how can I add more value to the world using my voice and my story
Mm-hmm.
and my brain. I started a side project. We're not going to be a full band. We're not doing all this crazy stuff. I'll hire guns if I want to play some shows.
Yeah.
Keep creative control 100%
Yeah.
of it, because you have to operate in a space where you're being fair, but in the same sense. At what point I want to be a what's his name, Tom Petty. You know,
Oh, wow.
well, not really. Like, I respect him as an artist. He's not, but his way was like, hey, this is exactly how I want you to play it, and there's no room.
That's exactly why I had, you know what, I always liked his music. He wasn't the top of me, but I always liked it. But then when I saw the documentary and what he did, what he did for a lot of musicians, because he trailblazed stuff, I'm like,
Yeah.
my
he's good.
God, yeah.
They call it the Tom Petty though. That way of operating. Like,
Yeah.
hey, this is the song, and that's it. It's not like,
Yeah.
hey, Rob says, hey, maybe we should add, and you're like, put the no.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I also learned that on, because I do closer to 5 minutes now, but when I started cold plunging, I was going to do 3 minutes. And that's the thing about, remember on the thing they talked about Tom Petty.
There's the cold plunge plug.
Yeah, see, it always comes back in. No, he says, you know, people ask why him and Mike Campbell were there, and he goes, no, 3 minutes. That's what we got. We said what we had to say. We're out. Yeah, and that's so. When I started plunging, I was listening to Tom Petty because I knew that song would be exactly right around 3 minutes. You know, so
Man, Mike Campbell's he's a beast too on guitar.
oh yeah.
He's so good.
But man, tell us. Okay, we want to wrap this up, but tell people how to find your music.
Social media, we're on we're AV8 on Facebook.
And that's the letter A, the
yeah,
letter V,
V8,
and the number 8.
Yep. Or you can just go on any platform, go into Google search AV8 HTX. So
AV8 HTX.
yeah,
Houston, Texas.
Yeah, and then it'll have the link me to where it goes to the Instagram
Everything.
and other stuff, TikTok
Sweet.
and stuff. So it's cool. We will be.
You've been around for a while, so it's there, right?
man.
Yeah.
Well, not too bad for some old fellas, you know what I mean?
I hear you.
Jalotes, Texas, we're playing with Gunshine, which is a national artist, July 17th, Jalotes, Texas, at Joe Sabi's. And August 1st, right here in Houston, we'll be at House of Blues, supporting our friends in Garbage Girlfriend. They're going to...
That's in the Bronze.
Bronze Peacock, yeah.
Bronze Peacock room.
It's going to be a great event. I don't think we're going to play too many more shows in Texas.
That's the Garbage Girlfriend
album
CD
release. Yeah,
Album release. Yeah.
yeah. So it's
Sweet.
So it's shout out to Trezana because she
she's
was
awesome.
like, hey, we need to put a House of Blues. And it took us forever because it's the powers that be. You're talking Live Nation. So you're talking 17, 18 different people emailing you. You got one person that you work with or two closely, but he's out for this. But they're always accommodating, but it's a process, you know. And
Well, Trezana is a marketing genius.
Yeah, definitely. Well, and it's great to see. And I started the interview talking about that. I love to see people supporting their family or friends in whatever goal they want, because you need an actual team behind you. You can't do this yourself. Like me, my company, we do pretty well. You know, we do pretty well for ourselves. I don't want to talk numbers and that, but we do pretty well. And doing that. This could be I can make 10 times what we pull in revenue wise, but at what cost?
Yeah.
Yes, it was like the Moors do a good job with the 309 kids and
307.
307.
Yeah,
Why did I do 309 again?
I don't know.
307
I'm
departure.
sorry, it's 307 departure, everybody. I apologize.
Wyoming.
Yes, and but also Trezana and all of those, you know, all the families there, they do a good job of doing that. So yeah, that's a great deal. But also, before we go, This is important, people, because I'm telling you, they do a good job. American made moving movers.
Yeah, moving. Yeah, American Made Moving or American Made www.americanmademoving.com.
Yes, and go get a quote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, veterans. To let them know you're a veteran. Law enforcement, first responders. We
discounts.
Great, it's
awesome.
Great discounts.
Good
Depending on
deals.
sometimes 10, 15, 20% off the whole move.
And Doug's going to do some little video clips of the moving.
Yeah, definitely.
Post that.
Definitely. We'll definitely do that.
Definitely.
He only owns like 8 cameras, so tell him get those damn things on a tripod or something.
And before we go, I'm going to say this one more time. So this new project, I got a side project. It's called Stereo Fix.
And where can they find Stereo Fix?
Just right now, it's only Facebook and Instagram, but it's not a lot going on because it's a behind the scenes thing. But the idea behind my side project is to keep the cost down by not having to pay other bandmates. I'm writing the entire record. I'm putting it out. But 100% of the proceeds go to a charity of your cause or something to help to feed homeless or
So you
save
want to try
children.
to pay that forward a little bit.
Yeah,
That's very cool, man.
Yeah, add some value to it. I mean, I write these anyway, and we make pretty good money, but if it's for a cause, I would rather it go to something instead
That's
of
awesome,
my
man.
bills.
And I didn't realize maybe that's why on the little logo here, the X on Fix is 2 Band-Aids.
2 Band-Aids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, we're gonna save something or help something.
Hey, we're all human. We all need Band-Aids sometimes, you know.
We need it. Well,
way.
and you know what?
Doug, you need a big Band-Aid.
Yeah.
We're beautifully broken.
Yeah,
all
absolutely.
Of us,
all of us, yeah.
You know,
we're all human.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about. So, let me leave you with this because I always say this when I'm talking to people.
Sure.
Thank you guys so much for having me out. And whoever's listening right now, if you can leave this place 1/1000% better than it was before you came, that's it. You did
Absolutely.
it.
Don't leave muddy footprints.
That's oh yeah. You know what? Shout out, yeah.
Dink. Yeah, we talked about that.
Always, and keep your say-do ratio stupid high. If you say you'll be there to support your friend and help them out at graduation, whatever, don't flake on them. If you say it, just do it.
Trust me, we all learn that in life, and then we say, "Oh yeah, that is the best way to be."
Yeah, it's solid because it's that old boy who cried wolf and things like that. Everyone's they're putting themselves out there that over. If I can't do it, I'll tell you I can't do it, and I don't want to feel like you should be mad at me if I say I can't come. You know what I mean?
Well, man, thanks for driving all the way out here. I know it's a little bit of a distance, but it was nice having you. And if you ever had anything else to say, just come on down, man.
We'll have you anytime, man.
We'll record it.
You're a good chat.
Hey, and once we take this off, sorry guys, but I'm going to show these guys a new song, but I'm not going to play it on the air. So
okay,
all right. And hey, everybody, this is the Nonsense Chronicles. Please like and subscribe, and we are out of here.
Later.